Tuning into the Motivation Channel. My name is Roman. Now, here at the Motivation Channel, we review different products for your pleasure so that when you go to your dispensary, you know what you are in for. Because a lot of people tend to go to dispensaries and always have questions about what product they're using. So hopefully with these different videos that we offer you, you'll have a little bit of knowledge on the actual product and hopefully you'll enjoy them as much as I do. Now, today, we're going to be reviewing a vape. Now, the vape is by DIME. DIME, right here, is a vape cartridge, as you can see right here. DIME is by DIME Industries. They focus on different types of vapes, but on other products as well. But today we're actually going to be reviewing their vapes. As you see, we're going to be reviewing an indica. Now this packaging is super huge. Comes with its own little DIME sticker. Fantastic. Love stickers. And this is what it comes with. The user guide. And look at this packaging for this cartridge. Fancy, isn't it? Now, as you can see here, this is going to be the DIME OG Indica 1000 milligram. 1000 milligrams usually just means one gram, and then 500 milligrams means half a gram, or 0.5 grams. Here we go, we're going to press the child lock. Bam. Yes, I do. Alrighty, look at this bad boy. Look at this guy. Pretty hefty. Ooh, this is actually a pretty fancy cartridge. Let's find out. Anything more about the cartridge? Besides saying indica, think higher, I will. Elevate your mind, people. Now, this is for other people that want to verify the products to make sure if it's a legit product. A lot of companies actually have to go through this process to show that the consumer knows that this is the exact product that they know that they're getting. And it's always helpful. Close this, put this here. Let's see what their user guide says. Wow, I was not expecting that. So the user guide shows the different flavors that they actually use. That's available. Let's see what's available. Apple gelato, delicious. Watermelon, wedding cake, sounds daisy. Bubblegum kush. Forbidden fruit, nice. We got the DIME OG, perfect. Oh, let's see what it says. The brand signature True Fire Pure OG Extract, widely regarded by many as the most powerful OG Kush strain known to man. Enjoy responsibly. I'll try. Peach Kush is the next flavor. Jackfruit, blueberry lemon haze, and strawberry cop are the different flavors that they offer. Fantastic. Let's see what else they say. Welcome. Fantastic. There was a consideration. No, okay. Now, this is actually a good consideration for a lot of people that are going to be vaping. Although our hardware will allow you for a 10-second hit, it's recommended to do no more than 5-second draw. Because if you draw more than that, you're going to be creating a little bit more of a smoke, and that's all great and all, but you're wasting it instead of enjoying it. So it's always good to do in small intervals. I always recommend 3 to 5 seconds, but it's really up to you. Because with the little intervals that you do, you create the smoke that you want and you create the high that you want instead of taking one big inhale, which kind of wastes it. And with the DIME cartridge, here's the DIME battery, sold separately. And this battery is a 650 milliwatt. Alright. That's the packaging right there. That looks nice right there. Very fancy. Gold, white, has a regular base and the regular phone charger, a micro USB. This little box has this little charger. Fantastic, as you can see. Micro USB. And it's always recommended for a lot of these cartridges not to be charged in the car. Obviously, if you're on the road and you don't have anything, that should be your last resort. But other than that, charge it at your home. That way you can use it. Be mindful with this cartridge. This cartridge is not plastic, this is glass. So be careful with it when you drop it. Unfortunately, it might shatter, so please make sure you have it in a nice, secure place when smoking it. Now, as you can see, the tip on the inside it's actually very big compared to your common tips. Now, if it ever gets dirty, just get a cotton swab and alcohol and just clean the inside of it, because you do want to make sure it's clean, because if there's debris, when you inhale it, you're going to inhale the debris, you're going to be choking, and it'll be all this big mess. So please be mindful, always clean the cartridge. Now, these cartridges are recommended to be used by their DIME batteries, but I was reading into their user that they suggest this battery or 410 milliamp battery. So that always comes into consideration. Now, a lot of people are probably gonna ask, how long is this cartridge gonna last me? Well, it really depends on your smoking style. If you keep on smoking, it's always gonna go down. If you just use it maybe throughout your day, maybe a little here, maybe a little there, it's always gonna last you a lot longer. So also, do it in short interval hits, because if you don't, you're gonna be wasting a lot more of the oil than you should. Now, it's connected. And there's probably going to be a little troubleshoot, for example, if you ever get to a point, why is there's no smoke, or why does the battery blink 3 times? Probably just not making a right connection, or it's probably a little dirty in there, so just clean it up with a little alcohol. As you can see in here, this little metal part, this is the connection to this guy right here. So we want to make sure these guys are clean when you make the connection. And always make sure you charge it. Don't leave this in your car or it will leak. Don't always leave it upside like this way. You don't leave it like this. Obviously, if you're gonna store it somewhere, it depends on some people. I've tried with other cartridges that you can store it like this and it won't happen, but we're gonna test this cartridge and see if we're able to do that. But other than that, the instructions say, leave it like this. Leave it in a cool place, dark place. Cool. Now, let's try this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, people, when you're smoking a pen, you have to treat the oil as if it was flour. Do not inhale and automatically exhale. Try to keep it in as long as you can. Obviously, the choking and the coughing, that's the common side effect of cannabis. So don't be alarmed. But take a little bit of intervals, you'll get the smoke that you need. So obviously you'll be able to judge it. If you take the 10-second inhale, you won't be able to judge it, and you're just gonna blow this massive cloud, and it's gonna be a big waste, and you're like, oh no, come back. So, little intervals, enjoy it. And what's fancier about this cartridge and what I love about it, see these little holes right here? These are airflows. A lot of cartridges don't really have that when you connect it to the battery, because usually for their standard battery, it's just a battery with little holes in the cartridge covering, so it gives a very little air hole. This gives it double the air hole. So not only does it have the big air holes to give you a smoother hit, also has the little ones so it doesn't overheat the cartridge nor the battery, which is a good thing because you want this to last. Let's take one more. And within the first hit, I was able to feel something because I'm inhaling it. I'm trying to enjoy it before I release it. For my second hit, it's kicking it up a little bit more. Now, people might be asking, is this a live resin cartridge? It is not. It is a distillate cartridge. Excuse me. If it was a live resin, it would actually state on the actual package that it is live resin. Now, if it doesn't say anything on the package that this is live resin, it is the majority of the time a distillate. Now, you're asking, what's the THC count? What's the CBD count? Well, I'm gonna get to that right now. Let's find out at the little facts. Now, total percent of the THC is 79.16%. Now, the THC content is 79.16%. The CBD doesn't state it, but roughly it's around 83 point something percent, because the total cannabinoids is 83.22%. I'm not going to do math right now because I'm not a mathematician, but you get the idea. Now, so far from my hit from this cartridge, it was phenomenal. Now, it's not too much, you don't taste too many of the herbs, so it's actually just right. Now, obviously, I didn't get the flavored ones, so I can't really tell you if it's going to taste like a fruit or anything, but the DIME OG itself, it is a very nice cartridge. Hit is there, is quite enjoyable. The device doesn't overheat. I am able to enjoy the cloud that I'm looking for, especially for that smooth hit. So if you ever see the DIME cartridge as well as the battery, I advise you go get it because it's phenomenal. Now, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in with me, showing how while watching this product of mine. Now, if you ever see it, get it. And I would like to give a big thanks to Atrium for letting me try one of their products that they're sampling, and I would like to give a big thanks to you, because if it wasn't for you with this, well, I wouldn't be here right here, because I wouldn't be able to show you the knowledge, and I want to make sure you're knowledgeable in what you're looking for. Now, if you have any questions, make sure you comment on the bottom below. My name is Roman, and I'll see you guys next time.